Helen, Dad's gone crazy.
He'll be alright.
The whole hospital's looking for you. It's turned upside down.
But you're the only one who found me.
How did you get up here?
There's a hole in the fence.
Yeah, I know that, but how did you get up here? The steps nearly killed me.
I'm not sure.
It's a good spot. Wonder more people don't get up here.
They don't know about the hole. Shouldn't you be at your party?
I was, until Dad called and told me you vanished.
He'll be annoyed.
Dad?
No, what's his name?
You know his name.
What is it? Gordon? Gourmand?
Garen.
That's right, Garen. Sounds like a nasty case of rash. Oh look, I've got a nasty case of Garen on my arm.
Mum, he's my husband.
More for you. I always liked the other one. Simon he was.
What?
Considerate. He was always nice to me.
Probably fancied you.
Me? Really?
Really?
But I'm twice his age.
Trust me.
Garen reminds me of somebody else.
Who?
My husband.
Dad? Dad's alright.
You try being married to him for 40 years.
Come on, let's get you back.
I'm not going back.
Don't be silly, Mom. Let's go.
Helen, I'm not going back. I hate that awful room full of all that stuff. People keep ringing me saying, what can I bring you? And I say, don't bring me anything. Beautiful clothes. They look expensive.
They are. I guess Gourmand is good for one thing.
Maybe two. How did you work it out where I was?
It wasn't hard. It's New Year's Eve. What else would you be?
My chair, my view. Surprised you remember where it was.
Come on, Mum. It hasn't been that long.
5 years.
5? Really? I still remember the first time you brought me here. I was 8 years old.
Long time ago.
20 years. I remember like it was yesterday. We got here just as the sun was going down. And my legs got so tired you had to carry me up the last 50 steps. And I just kept asking, what is it, Mum? Why are we here? And you just smiled and said, we're going to my chair. The best view in the city.
I remember.
And I kept asking, but what are we going to see? And you wouldn't answer me. You just stuck your finger to my lips and said,
You'll see, my love.
And then you pointed at the sky, and there was colours everywhere. Orange, yellow, blue and green. And the noise, terrible noise. I had to put my hands up to my ears, it was so loud. I'll never forget it. The colours everywhere and the muffled sounds ringing in my ear. It was my first fireworks.
You never forget your first fireworks.
Did you bring Dad here?
No matter how much I loved your father, I needed something to myself. This was mine. My chair, my fireworks.
But you brought me here?
Back when I thought of you. It wasn't like we were two people with the same person, so it made sense to bring you. Maybe I thought you needed to see it.
You still think that? We're the same person?
Sometimes. I knew you'd come. I wanted it to be just the two of us, me and you. Our 20th anniversary of fireworks.
It's not fair to Dad. He should be here too.
I've said my goodbyes to him. 40 years of being a wife, 30 years of being a mother. It's about time to be just me.
Mum!
This is my last fireworks, Helen, and I wanted to share them with you. If I can't play favourites now, then when can I? Can I tell you something?
Of course.
Biggest secret ever. Nobody knows.
Tell me.
Not even your father knows.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Before you were born, I wanted a boy.
Mum!
My own little tiger Tim. My Percy pillow.
Mum!
But once you came out, and once the child you were, and the woman you were growing into, I got down on my hands and knees. And thank God for sending me such a beautiful daughter. And I'm so lucky to have a daughter like you. Okay. Promise me something.
What?
Okay. That you'll bring her here, and you'll tell her about me.
Of course.
What is, what was, and what's about to be. 3 generations of Pringle.
Our name is Heath.
My husband's name is Heath.
Mum!
My name is Pringle. And so is yours, Helen Pringle Heath.
Actually, it's Rogers now.
But you're still a Pringle. You're continuing a long line of proud, strong Pringle women. I remember we almost lost you, about the month before you were due.
Don't remind me. I still get goosebumps.
I woke up in the middle of the night, blood everywhere. Neil had to rush me to the hospital. Seems you were just too big for me to keep inside. They thought they were going to lose you, and me. They had to get you out right away.
Christ!
And they did.
Lucky for me.
Your father sat by my bed all night, holding my hand. I knew he couldn't bear losing me, so I looked into his eyes, and I survived. I pulled through, just like my mother and her mother before her were survivors, just like you. That's why I never had any more children.
I feel like I should say sorry.
Why? We had the most wonderful child you could ever hope for, a beautiful baby girl. How could you begrudge God that? Don't be sad, my daughter. I've had a good life. People who love me, a husband who worshipped me, a daughter. I have a home. I had a family.
I'm going to miss you.
And I'm going to miss you. Just don't be so successful in your work you forget to be a good mum. And if Gourmand ever starts rooting around, just tell him to piss off.
Thanks for the advice.
You're welcome. 20 years goes by so fast. I'm going to lie down. Wake me when they start.
Mum.
Shh, no more words. No more words.
Mum, it's starting. It's starting.